My inclination would be that women would be better
at haircuts.
Yeah,
that's sexist, isn't it?
One of my daughter's friends
but she's useless.
Is a hairdresser. No, she's very good.
No, because your daughter's had several bad haircuts in a row.
No, not from her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, from someone else, Jase.
She makes a killing, man. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, it's a rip-off.
They make an absolute killing.
There's no bigger rort on the face of the earth.
You know, you're
than
paying
a woman's hairdresser.
$250 for a do.
Yeah.
You know, you do, 4 or 5 of those in a day.
I had a mate in Sydney, and I lived with her for a while, and she worked at Tony and Guy, which is one of the biggest chains in Australia. I think they've got some here, actually. But they were doing dyes $400, haircuts $500 a pop, and she was ridiculous. Like, "You would make such a fucking shit job of them. You would make a terrible job of them, but you can fix it in the shop." And so when they go home, go to sleep, and wake up, it's beyond repair. Nothing can be done. You know, when you walk out, and you're like, "Man, this haircut is awesome."
Yeah,
this is
and then the next day, it's shit house.
It's like,
yeah,
where's my hair going? Or it's just and that's like she said it's a raw. And then the other thing is selling products. Yes. So when you leave, they're selling conditioners and oils and all. And she said it's all just bullshit.
Upselling.
Yeah. Of course it is.
What's your protocol after a haircut? Because I have to have a shower immediately.
That was what I wanted to do, but today I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't, so I'm just going to have to tough it out.
I don't.
Drop
just
little bits of hair everywhere.
Yeah, nice.
Get on with my day.
So you have a haircut and then you'll just not have a shower or anything.
Yeah.
Look at your backbone attitude. I just get on with my
shave
day.
the fucker off and then away we go.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do right now is message my wife.
My wife!
As soon as I said that, I was like, oh, God. By the way, hang on.
I need my back scratcher.
Hey,
real itch and I can't.
Hey, if you go to supermarket...
Is this really a job for the podcast, Keyzie? I mean...
Can you please get me a bag of cheese balls?
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to taste them now. And I was meaning to get one. I was supposed to walk to the dairy and get a bottle of milk and some cheese balls, and I ran out of time. Actually, no, I completely forgot. And then got yelled at because Lucy went to make a cup of tea and we had no milk. But I really want to taste them. I want to taste them tonight.
Okay.
Why don't you should do the same, Mike. See if they're any good.
I'm not that interested, but I've had them before. They're about as good or as bad as you'd expect them to be.
Right.
But I'd love it if both of you ended up addicted to them. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, seeing that video, I've just gone enough's enough.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? That's when you recognise
those clothes.
That, you recognise, I've got a problem here. I've got to sort this.
Yeah, but you've been talking about your problem for months.
Enough.
And only getting worse.
Enough is enough for old Hoity J.
I'll tell you what. I'm sick of the lies, Jase.
Just be upfront about it.
As a person,
I have been very upfront
your
about
word
it.
has no value anymore. The lies, the promises, the broken promises, day after day after day. Your word means nothing now. So I've got no expectations. If you do stop, you do stop. But I've just decided I can't
emotionally cope with. I hear you, man. I hear you. I know what you're saying.
And how does that make you feel, Jase?
Oh, I don't care. But I know where Mogi's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't played the outro admin yet.
Oh, God.
I've had a few of those yarns in my day.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah.
Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Yeah. Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Dupes.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I got a message on
Instagram.
A
message for you, Rudy.
Stop your messing around. I love that song.
It's a tune.
It's a big
tune.
It's
actual throbber.
It's a throbber right there. I might do it tomorrow. Someone messaged me on Instagram going, Keyzie, what's the whole my wife thing about? It cracks me up every time I hear it, but I don't understand the joke.
Right.
My wife? It's from Borat, right?
It's from Borat, yeah.
Do we tell the story of how it came to be?
I don't know how it came to be.
Was the story that, that comedian told us? That beloved comedian?
Oh, was it?
Oh, do you not know? So, it was Di Henwood.
Right.
He came in and he was telling us the story of how I think someone at his wife's place of work...
Has he told the story though? Has Di told the story?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Di's story to tell this one.
But people want to know why we do it.
I know, and I understand that. But I think it's Di's story to tell, given the nature of it.
Right. I can't remember the
might
details.
reveal-
You can't plagiarise, Keyzie.
Well,
No, I'm
you
not. I'm
can't-
crediting him.
Yeah, it's it might not be because the fact that he hasn't told it on here tells me that there must be a reason.
I
for
feel
that.
like he has told it on air, though.
Yeah.
Whether it was on the Mad Monday podcast or whatever, because I've heard it a few times.
Well, he's told me, and then I've been told by other people who he's told. He loves telling it.
Right. Well, long
But-
story short,
Yeah, my
it was
wife.
it was an insensitive moment, and someone just goes, "My wife,"
Which has just reminded us about my wife, and so we've started my wifing.
and so
Yes,
now
yes.
I think Minogue did it because he's got
I've
borderline
ju-
Tourette's or
That's
something.
right. So I've jumped on the my wife. It's a funny thing to me, anyway.
Because we were listening,
Yes.
to the show. I was listening to the podcast last night, and I had it out just because I wanted to listen back to the very last one we did last night. And Lucy's like, "Why did Jase just randomly yell that? Like, what is that? What did he even yell? What?" And I was like, "He yelled my wife." He's like, "Why is he yelling my wife?" And I was like, "Look, I have no idea, right? Because we think it's funny."
Because as soon as somebody says my wife, you scream out
Which,
my
by
wife.
the way, which we say a lot on the show. Actually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, there's a wee small background anyway.
Background.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Looking forward to this holiday, man.
Fiji.
Man.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful, mate.
You just going dinner out just to the old resorts?
Nah, I've got a little island off that we're going to, and yeah, it'll be good. It'll be the first time I've been anywhere with a kid, but they've got the kids clubs and all that.
Fiji,
sort of thing.
yeah, they're great over
good,
there
aren't
on the
they?
island. Yeah,
But
for sure,
yeah,
mate.
it'll almost be like a summer break because we haven't had one. It's been raining, and yeah, it'll recharge me towards the end of the year. I'm just done with the cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally, mate.
Well,
What
that's
are you gonna
actually.
do?
Well, I got filming stuff, right? And now it's just panning out throughout the week,
Is it?
which is really fucking me off.
That's
Hey.
the sort of thing that normally would happen to me.
At least it's not while the big show's on.
Yeah, well, so it's just like, can you make this day? Yes. And also the next day, we'll do rehearsals? Yes.
Rehearsals.
It's like, fuck, I don't, I just want to go fishing.
Do you do rehearsals?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That shocks me.
Why? Based on his performances?
Not at all. Based on
But,
once you get to a certain amount of seasons, it feels like to me.
yeah,
I think a table reader's got value, but I don't know about rehearsals because you do that when you're blocking the scene.
yeah,
essentially.
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I bet it is.
And
Don't worry.
You know what I mean? I've been there long enough. I've been in every season of the bastard, so just let me go through, all right?
Yeah.
Waiting!
Yeah, I'd be surprised if the leads in that had to audition, rehearse every scene.
Oh, I think they do with, guest performers and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe not, but I think they do.
Jesus.
But yeah, hoping to get away and get a bit of fishing in, fellas.
Yeah.
But it's all dependent on so many things.
Yeah, I
and you
know.
know how it is.
Even
As
a
soon as you
little-
have time off, it just all fills up.
Yes.
And
I
you
was-
go, oh.
Yeah, that's right.
You
I
know-
was even thinking about that you could go on a little tiki tour up north or something, but you probably can't.
Nah.
No.
You know the show that you're on? Are we allowed to say what it's called, or is it?
Oh, maybe not.
Okay, but the show that you're on, right? So your character, I mean, you're not one of the main characters. If you decided you were done being part of that show, would it be a major kerfuffle because you're such
No.
a recurring character?
No, not necessarily.
That wouldn't have
Thing
to
is,
rewrite stuff.
yeah,
Write me out.
it's sort of like you in that zombie short film.
Yeah.
Oh, Jace's daughter's one. Yeah.
You're in it or
Yeah.
you're not. And people don't really notice either way.
Oh, they won't notice you.
Wait, you told me I was going to get exposure.
Yeah, but I'm talking more the experience of filming as opposed to being actually seen on the screen.
Right.
Just being on a set.
Well,
Wow,
I've been
it'll
around
be
a lot of TV sets, Jace.
Yeah,
I mean, I worked in
yeah.
TV for 10 years.
Yeah, it doesn't show. You right, Keyzie?
That's fair. I think the difference is I did factual, what's it called? Like
Because you did that
real life TV as opposed to acting. I've never done acting.
You did that awesome league show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
The
was
ditch.
awesome.
Yeah, and then they ditched me
That's it.
for Adam Blair, which is still people.
Do you watch it? Do you watch it and go, what?
Nah, people message me being like, "What happened to the ditch?" Like hard out leagueies.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is that, and I just say to them, "Oh, they had Adam Blair on contract and don't have to pay him, so it makes sense to have a 400 first class game NRL representative
Yeah.
hosting."
Did he play 400, did he?
Well, he played 300-something NRL, and then he played for the Kiwis. He's played over 400 games, yeah. He's a beast.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Great dude. And Matty
And
Barton.
he is a great guy.
Yeah, and Matty, who he hosts with as well. Lovely as well.
But you play netball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any basketball last night?
Nah, it's a little gap between the two seasons.
We could have done our curry.
Oh, yeah, last night.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't have basketball, but I thought I did.
Last night, did I say where I was going? Did I
Yes.
say on air where I was going?
No.
Oh, you said you had a meeting.
A meeting.
A meeting, okay.
Yeah.
I went to this meeting, and it was an absolute shambles. So it was people talking about sort of how the next 12 months of a particularly large business is going to operate.
Right.
And so people need to know because their businesses rely on
that
on
business.
this very large business.
Yes.
And so you get out there and they're going to do a presentation about it. There's about 70 or 80 people there, so all these people have turned up to hear this presentation. And then the person that sort of was running it to the side, hosting these people that had come in, said that, and just ask questions whenever you want, which was just
A
the
terrible
single
idea.
greatest piece of advice ever given.
Yes.
Every single bastard with their questions, like, got up to the first screen, the first slide, there would have been 30 questions. Not taking into account that there would have been answers for all of their questions if they just shut the fuck up and let the presentation go.
Yes.
And it was absolute anarchy.
Yeah.
How long was it?
It was like
That would have done my head in massively.
it was like a Facebook comment section come to life.
yeah.
It was all over the show, and I stayed for an hour and a half, and they were up to slide number 3. At one point, they skipped forward. They said, "Oh, I can help answer this question on this slide." She skipped forward about 18 slides.
Ugh.
I was like,
Nah.
"I'll see you later." It was something to
That sort of shit really does my head.
Oh,
in,
dude,
you know what I
and
mean?
there was-
And
Some people in the room were like, "Oh, it'd be nice if we could get on with it," and then other people in the room were like,
now,
I've got a question for
now
you.
what about you're like that, Keyzie?
Yeah.
You're always the big question. You're always questioning.
Yeah.
Keyzie.
Questioning why the hell do I do this? every
Yeah,
day?
good question.
Good question. Yeah.
"Anyway,
Anyway.
good times."
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is
Shambles.
Thank you.
Send the Keyzie words in to Instagram. And your cell phone number, all 5 of them though, and get a prize on Monday maybe.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. Hoity J, Mr. Mike Minogue, Chris Key NZ. Hauraki Big Show.
Big Show.
Thanks, mate.